Guys, today, Ghana versus Mali. I have two questions for you that I need you to answer immediately. Question number one: what do you think would be the correct scoreline in this particular game? Question number two: which player or players do you want to see start for Ghana against Mali? Let me know your answers down below in the comments. I'm going to go first. Correct scoreline 1-0 in favor of Ghana, but let me know yours down below in the comments. And also, which player or players do I want to see start for the Black Stars against Mali? I'm going to go in for Kwesisibo. He comes with a lot of hype. I want to see if he's worth the hype. And also, I want to see Caleb Yarinchi once again. That player is a very, very good player. So these two players, Kwesisibo and Caleb Yarinchi, I want to see them start against Mali. But then let me know yours down below in the comments. In today's video, I want us to talk about the strongest starting lineup Otto Addo can use against Mali and take all 3 points in the ongoing 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. But before we jump into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. You're watching SportsCornerGH. Quickly, let's jump into it and talk about the game. Ghana versus Mali. The time for this game is 7 p.m. at the Accra Sports Stadium. So you can go to work, close, and watch the game. Be it at the stadium, on TV, on your phone, or on your laptop. But then make sure to be cheering the Black Stars because they can't do this alone. The Black Stars cannot do this alone. They need everyone. That is why I believe Ghana can win. The Black Stars can win because of home support. We need to cheer them up so they can win this particular game. But I want us to talk about the starting lineup. Which players should start for Ghana against Mali? In fact, we need to parade our strongest. Now, I'm going to tell Otto Addo this. Certain players that played against Chad should not start against Mali. That is the honest truth. Most of the players that started against Chad should come in the second half or should not play at all. This is a game that we need to take serious. So I want to start with a base formation, a 4-2-3-1 formation or a 4-4-2 formation. I'm going to tell you how these players will be lined up in this formation. So guys, quickly, let's jump into it and begin with the goalkeeping department. With the goalkeeping department, I'm going to go in for Benjamin Asare. He's a very good goalkeeper so far with the Black Stars. Out of 3 games that we have played in the World Cup qualifiers, he has done an extremely good job. The goal we considered against Chad was not his fault. The defenders were ball watching. They were supposed to protect the goalkeeper. So I'm going to pardon him for this one. I see a lot of people saying, oh, bring in that Izigi, bring in that player, bring in this, bring in that. I'm going to tell you this. The game is being played at the Accra Sports Stadium. This goalkeeper we are talking about, Benjamin Asari, is a goalkeeper for Accra Hasselhoff. So definitely, the fans will be there to cheer him up. And if he sees his own people, he's not going to let them down. So I'm going to go in for Benjamin Asare because of this reason. So far, he has not disappointed. I just want to see that continue. Centre back. Against Chad, Otto Addo did something different. He benched Salisu and decided to go in for Jerome Opoku and Jonas Ejete. That was the first time seeing these two players play as a centre back pair. I was scared. I did not know what to expect. But for me, they did not perform too bad. And also at the same time, did not perform too well. That's too good in that game. But I feel like looking at the importance of the game we are going to play against Mali, you need to bring your best foot forward. Meaning, you need to bring in players with experience and players you can trust. So this time around, I know this is going to be controversial, but I'm going to go in for Mohamed Salisu and Alexander Juku as my centre back pair. There is a reason for it. This centre back pair has been long existing. It has gone through a lot. This centre back pair, it has gone through a lot of wins, a lot of losses, a lot of draws. They understand themselves. They know what to do in very, very difficult situations. So I won't be surprised if Otto Addo goes with this. But even if he decides to go with one of these players and bring in a young, fresh, defender to partner with, I'm also cool with that. But guys, for the strongest starting lineup against Mali, you need to go with your best foot. Savisu and Alexander Jiku. But let me know what you think about this down below in the comments. If you feel there are other center backs that should play instead of these two, let me know it down below in the comments. Let's talk about the left back. In the previous game against Chad, Gideon Mensah did not really impress a lot of Ghanaians, even including me. I wasn't impressed. But I have one thing I say about Gideon Mensah. There are games he performed extremely well. There are games he does not perform extremely well. Even though we have Derek Atakon in the squad, he's subjected to approval from FIFA. So because of that, he has not even made his debut for the national team yet. So I still see Gideon Mensah starting, which I have no problem with. But Gideon Mensah, hey, please, we beg you, try and do something in today's game. Less errors, do your best to come back and defend and also contribute when we are going forward. As simple as that. Gideon Mensah, left back, it looks like we have no choice, but we have to play him there. Right back, I'm going to maintain Caleb Yarenchi, who played against Chad. This boy is becoming the revelation so far. Playing so well, so good. He's a midfielder, but he plays that right back so good. And I believe he should be there. But I know a lot of people will also argue, Tarek Lamptey. But I'm going to tell you the truth. This boy played that right back so well. And I just want to see him continue playing there. I just want to see how well he's going to play against Mali. So guys, this is how the back four is going to be structured. Center backs, Salisu and Jiku. Left back, Gideon Mensah. Right back, Caleb Yarenchi. Goalkeeper, Benjamin Asari. Let me know what you think about this so far. Let's talk about the midfield. That is where the big problem is. Thomas Partey should not be benched. Against Chad, he was benched. The reason that was given to us was that he was not feeling well. He was feeling ill. Even the coach spoke about him yesterday. That he asked him, can you play? And Thomas Partey was like, I can't bring the intensity you want for me in that particular game. But I want to believe Thomas Partey is fit for the game today. And he needs to start. We need to see him bring the A game today against Mali, because he needs to show us what it's all about. So Thomas Partey should start. But then who should he start in that midfield with? I'm going to go in for Kwesi Sibu over Salis Abdul Samad. Kwesi Sibu, he comes with the hype. I just want to see what he will do when given the opportunity. If they tell Kwesi Sibu today you're starting, I want to see what he can deliver for the Black Stars. So for me, Kwesi Sibu, Thomas Partey in that midfield, I want to see them play together. Both of them, physical-wise, they are tall. So they bring a bit of presence in the midfield. So I want to see them do so well in that midfield. But who sits in front of them and plays that number 10 is the one and only Mohamed Kudus. Guys, comment Kudus. Look, let me sing some more. Today. Kudus will do wonders. Today. Oh, today. Kudus will do wonders. Today. I'm telling you, Kudus is going to score a goal today. Look, against Chad, in the midst of all the bad performances and things, Kudus provided an assist. He played that number 10 so well. He did not dribble too much. He was passing the ball. He was playing progressive football. Charlie, comment Kudus. I believe if Kudus is part of that midfield with Thomas Partey and Kwesi Sibu, problem solved. Problem solved. Oh, God of mercy. You understand? This will be my midfield pair. You understand? But let me know yours down below in the comments. Thomas Partey, Kwesi Sibu, and Mohamed Kudus in that midfield. Do you think other players are there that can play in there? Should it be Salis or who? Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Now let's talk about our front three. The front three, I think Otto Addo should maintain the one he used against Chad. I think they are the best we have so far. Look, Jordan Ayew at center forward, Inaki Williams at right wing, Semenyo at left wing. All these players, for me, it was Jordan Ayew that really performed very well against Chad. Semenyo and Naki really did not impress against Chad. Semenyo was very wasteful. He was not clinical against Chad. And I believe there are things that he can work on his game, especially when he's playing for the national team. Because he gets almost similar chances with Bournemouth and scores. So what is the difference? You understand? But today at the Accra Sports Stadium, I believe something is going to happen, and Semenyo is definitely going to score. So guys, in that midfield, guys, in the front three, I'm talking about front three, I believe Jordan Ayew at center forward, Inak Williams at right wing, and Semenyo at left wing. Inak Williams, too, the few games we have played, he has really underperformed. I'm not going to lie to you. But then, guys, this is the strongest starting lineup I believe Otto Addo should go with when he's playing the 4-2-3-1 formation. But one will ask, what if it's a 4-4-2? When it's a 4-4-2, we are still going to maintain the goalkeeper and the back four. But in midfield, just go in with Thomas Partey and Kudus. When you go to right wing, go with Mohamed Kudus. Left wing, go with Kamaldeen Sulemana. The top two, Semenyo and Jordan Ayew. Simple, 4-4-2. Yeah, Juma. At least Inaki can come off the bench and also contribute. But let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. But this is my strongest starting lineup. Otto Addo, don't go and play 5 back with the notion that you don't want to concede. We need to try and score goals. So don't go and play a 5-back system against Mali. Immediately you let Mali dominate the game, control possession. In our own home, it is off. We are gone. World Cup, Yate is gone. So guys, this is where I'm going to end it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. But then let me hear from you. What do you think would be the correct scoreline in this game? And also, which player or players do you want to see start for Ghana against Mali? I'm going to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.